Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. All right. Hold on one second. There, I've got the chat up. Let me turn to the live chat. Hello. Good morning. So we are going to get rolling. Hey, Bobby. Bobby, hey, how are you? Haven't seen you up here in a while. Let me move my keyboard. How have you been? Good morning, Keisha. Sorry I was gone last week, y'all. It was Maverick's birthday, and I had a lot to do to go out of town. And just so you know, over the next couple weeks, my time is going to be very limited in these live streams because I've got a lot of stuff I need to do for my mortgage license and my real estate license and all that sort of stuff. So licensing, end of year licensing, this is admin stuff. Happy birthday to any Scorpios who had a birthday last week or this week. Happiest of birthdays. Hey, Leslie. Leslie, Keisha, Bobby. All right. So we have, these are shuffled. I'm going to split them once. I have no idea who's up first. We'll check that in a minute. You had your final interview. Yes. Yes, yes. Awesome. Keep me posted. Yes, happy Veterans Day to everyone. And thank you for wishing me a happy Veterans Day, Leslie. I appreciate it. To all my fellow veterans, happiest of Veterans Day to you. I will not be able to partake of any of the wonderful freebies. I have to work tonight and I'm working now with y'all. So I will not be able to get my free Veterans Day meal this year, but that's okay. That's all right. I probably don't need it. I just got back from the gym, so that was a good workout, and that's a reminder not to go eat fatty junk, even if it is free. Although Tank and I used to always go to Olive Garden for our, well, actually, no, we went to Applebee's a couple years, didn't we? Went to Applebee's. I did Olive Garden with your dad a lot. Yeah. We we did Olive Garden last year. So Tank is here in the background. Leslie said, Happy Veterans Day. He said, thank you, thank you. He said, uh, arigato gozaimasu. And I will say, mahalo nui loa. Mahalo nui loa. Trip was amazing. The trip was amazing. We went to a Mexican restaurant. My sweetie is part Mexican, so he's, we like to go to the Mexican joints. So we went to a really cool Mexican place that we liked a lot. And he got to try some high-end tequilas that he's not a tequila drinker, neither am I, but after working at a agave bar, basically, a tequila Mexican restaurant, right? I got to introduce him to some of the higher end tequilas that they have there. And they brought him a free shot for his birthday and sang him a little song in Spanish, which he understood. And I didn't understand a single thing. And then we went to on his birthday, we got a resort pass. So I don't know if you guys have seen Resort Pass yet, but you can for a very small fee, you can utilize a resort's pools and their entertainment facilities, stuff like that. So we spent the day at one of the local resorts and hung out in the lazy river, which was so much fun. I managed to stay dry or my hair to stay dry. It's a girl thing for quite a long while, despite the fact that Maverick kept trying to get me under the waterfalls, which we had fun, and they had a like water slide and hot tub, and it was really great, and like kind of like a walk-in beach style walk-in pool, which was great. We had some cocktails, of course, and what else did we do? And we went to a brewery. We went to a brewery over the weekend as well. That's kind of our thing. So we go to breweries, try a flight. It was so. The hummus at the brewery was amazing, like absolutely amazing. The beer was kind of I could take it or leave it. And so, but that was fun. So got to see a dying mall, which was also kind of cool. So we had a really good weekend, and he was understanding of the fact that I needed to do some mortgage work while I was there. So, very thankful for that. All right. So, y'all, our first card, we are not going to be able to see too well. It's higher power. So higher power came up as everybody's oracle card for today. When we see uh, higher power. Oh, just a note before we get started, we're not going to talk about any election related stuff. All right. So I don't care who you voted for one way or the other. I support the fact that everybody has a view, and everybody's entitled to their view, but this is not the channel for it, nor is it the time for it. And also, just know that regardless of whether or not your chosen candidate won or lost, none of that belongs on this channel. All right. We're here for tarot. So Keisha, if or any of the moderators, if anybody comes in talking anything related to politics, give them a single warning. But if they do it again, go ahead and hide them or block them. I don't care. Yeah. Because we're here for tarot. Everybody that's in here right now is American.
Okay, so this is
Yes. I mean, I do have a lot of people who are not Americans that are on here, but a lot of them that are here right now are. And we are not I know you usually see the international crowd. However, I'm just giving the warning. We're not here to talk that. All right. Okay. So that also I'm all inclusive. So just so you guys know. So, when we talk about higher power and how our higher power comes up, that could mean anything for you, right? So, your higher power, even if you're atheist, you may believe in something that kind of drives you forward, even if it's like your own mindset, your own viewpoint, right? So, higher power is that connection to source in some way. And for some of you, it may, that might have the name God. For other people, it may not. For some people, it's just, the universe, creator, whatever. What they're trying to say with this card, it's not religious in nature, but what they're trying to say in this card is that in some way you need to connect to either a higher power or connect to your guides or something of that nature. Like you need to connect. There's a disconnect of sorts between you and universal direction and guidance. So keep that in mind. Whatever comes up for your sign, also, make sure that you meditate on it and contact your guides about it. You're trying to plan a Vegas trip. Ooh, cool. All right, so let's see. First sign up. Cancer. Cancer. We're not going to try to, well, maybe I can get it. Last time I knocked this thing down, remember? What if I put it over here? Can you see it over here? No. Can we see it over there? Yes. Now it's out of my way. Perfect. All right. So Cancer. Building blocks. Building blocks is your oracle card. So, when we see building blocks, it could be a need to get in touch with your divine guidance on how to build a nice, stable foundation for yourself in some area of your life. It could be in the area of home. It could be in the area of finances. It could be in the area of work. Ooh, okay. One more for you. Okay, Cancer. Huh. Cancer, right out the gate. They gave me the 5 of coins. And having the 5 of coins comes up could indicate that this is in you needing to put time and energy into building wealth or into building a stable financial future for yourself. So there seems to be something that you're in need of guidance on with regards to your financial health, as well as your physical health, as well as a feeling of solitude. Because in this particular 5 of coins, she's very much alone, right? She's looking at what everybody else has and saying, why can't I have that too? Or, why is that person so lucky that they get this and I don't? Or, X, Y, and Z. So it's kind of like a state of comparison in this particular deck. So we see her looking through the window in at somebody who appears to have plenty because I mean here's fruit sitting here as well as bread. You know, whomever she's looking in at appears to have plenty while she's stands outside in the cold, left out, very destitute and not in a good way. So this card could be an inner sort of feeling that you feel you don't have enough or that you feel you are not as good as, Jane Doe down the street or John Doe down the street, and a feeling that you are not going to have enough. And so this particular card is showing the energy this week, possibly over the next couple weeks, Cancer. Then we have the 5 of cups. So this is a woe is me. So we have 2 cards here that are strong victim mentality. And, I'm sorry to have to say that, Cancer, but that's what these 2 cards are. Both of these cards together are showing a very strong victim mentality. It's an I don't have something and woe is me. And so these 2 cards, the third card you have is what you need to be harnessing. And I will show you that here in just a second, Cancer. But these 2 cards are indicating that in order for you to get out of this energy and to stop feeling kind of sorry for yourself, you need to start putting some work and effort into some area of your life, whichever area of your life feels lacking. If you feel, well, I'm alone, I don't have any support, I don't have any people, I don't have, X, Y, or Z, then now is the time to try to meet people or learn how to kind of get outside of an introverted energy to become more extroverted and talk to people and get to know people so that you can have people in your life. So if it's a feeling of extreme solitude, it means you have to put on your shoes, put on your clothes, walk out the door and go try to meet some people. If this is financial in nature, then maybe it's time to budget. Maybe it's time to look at your bills, go through your mail, etc. If it's love based, we have to love ourselves first before we can actually have the capacity to love another. So it's important for you to, focus on what might be missing in your life. So I get the sense this is very likely work related or finance related. Because the next card that you have is the King of Coins. It's you getting out of that victim mindset and saying, okay, I'm going to take charge of this. I'm going to take charge of whatever this is and persevere because he's the perseverant king, right? And he's the perseverant king for a reason because slow and steady wins the race with this king. So slow and steady progress towards building a financial nest egg, slow and steady progress towards saving up for that car, saving up for that house, slow and steady progress towards mastering your craft or mastering some aspect of your work to be able to move into something that might be more lucrative. Mastering whatever is going on in your mindset and in your heart space, this king can do by taking small steps and building upon them. And so it's very important. Why did I say Keisha? I looked at Keisha. I'm sorry, Keisha. It's very important, Cancer, that you focus on getting out of this mindset and stop waiting around for everything to come to you. Okay. Um, Unusual energy for cancers for me to see for a Cancer, but looks like you need a shake up moment, Cancer. All right, we need to shake up these cards. Let's see who is next. Who's next? Aquarius. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. Didn't realize I had some water back there. Y'all, excuse my mess. I just got back from the gym. All right. Cancer. Thank you, Cancer. Love and light. Mahalo. Mahalo nui loa. Next up is Aquarius, and we have regeneration for Aquarius. Regeneration. So that would mean that you're about to go through some sort of transformation, that you're about to go through some sort of change, that, there's a new you that's going to be rising up out of the ashes. So I like that. Let's see what we've got in terms of tarot. Doo, doo, doo. So, y'all, I was going to be doing the zodiac reads, but anytime I do any other sign other than Pisces, it gets like so little views. And with my limited time, I don't think we're going to be doing the zodiac reads, my loves, except for these weeklies. Like when it gets like, 18 views, now it tends to be the fire signs that get so little views, but it makes it kind of hard to justify taking the time. Okay. Ooh, Aquarius, your overall energy is your energy. The Fool. The Fool, the Fool, the Fool. The Fool. This particular card is ruled by Uranus, which I love it. And Uranus is Aquarius's ruler. So Uranus is the planet of freedom and rebellion. He gets a bad rap because, he can be pretty bad planet. However, sometimes you need that rebellious spirit and you need that sense of free, desire for freedom to overcome some difficulties. So sometimes he can be very positive. It just depends on how the planet is situated in your chart and its relation to other planets. Oh, would you guys like to see some astrology content going forward? I'm going to be adding some astrological stuff to my website very soon. So you have a potential for a new beginning, and I'm not surprised by that because we have regeneration, right? It's almost like a new you. It's like a new you's coming out, Aquarius. A new you. New you, a new time, a new wave. The cards that we have for you, Aquarius, are extremely internal. And the cards being so internal, awesome. I'll put some astrology content up because I've been doing a lot of stuff with astrology lately. It's kind of interesting. So notice how internal this is. The moon, not being able to see clearly, right? The moon is super intuitive, but it's also a little bit of confusion for an Aquarius, deeply emotional. And then the Two of Swords, which is like, oh gosh, I can't make a decision. I don't know what to do. Kind of unusual for an Aquarius, isn't it? And then the High Priestess or Sacred Keeper. Sometimes when the moon comes out, if it comes up in reverse, a secret is exposed. Or if the high priestess comes out, in the reverse. A secret becomes exposed. But in this case, we have two cards, two very deeply intuitive cards here, both having to do with intuition. And then we have a single card here of you being stuck, not knowing what to do. So let me ask you a question, Aquarius. What aspect of your intuitive guidance are you ignoring? Because it's like your guides, your higher power, your spirit guides, they're all trying to get you to tap in to your true intuitive guidance. It's almost like you're denying your intuitive gifts, denying an intuitive direction that you're being called to. Because you have something new here, right? You have something new with the Fool, something that you have the opportunity to take a leap of faith on, something you have an opportunity to start. But it's almost like you're doubting yourself because you're not trusting your intuition. I'm focused more on the fact that this woman in the center card has a mask over her eyes. So forget the fact that she's got two swords crossed and doesn't know what to do. It's almost like with the mask over her eyes, she's trying very hard to tap into her intuitive knowing, but yet once it comes, she doesn't want to look at it. So is it a sense of imposter syndrome? Like you have a desire to start something new, but every time you start to go in that direction, you go, oh gosh, I don't know if I could do that because there's so much in my life that needs to change, right? But you've got regeneration. You've got this opportunity. You've got the ability to move forward and start fresh and start anew. It's like new life for you, Aquarius. But you're going to have to believe in yourself. You're going to have to believe in your higher power. Somebody's dog is in need of attention. Um, sorry, separate message. Somebody's dog is in need of attention. They're feeling a little bit left out. Just a note. Um, so Aquarius, it's time for you to tap into your intuitive knowing and to trust it and to stop fighting against it because the high priestess and the moon together indicate that you have a very strong intuitive knowing. The two cards together also can be indicative of the fact that you've got some sort of psychic, gift that you're completely turning a blind eye to, that perhaps maybe you need to start listening to and understanding and recognizing that it's there. Because with the high priestess and all these candles on top of her head, it's like she's trying to tune in, right? She's trying to tune into her higher power. But everything that she's being told because of this Two of Swords and the moon, she doesn't trust because she's denying it. And so I see a fresh new you coming about, a new life with this regeneration. It could be just an awakening that we're going to be seeing for you, Aquarius. But it's an awareness that you can follow your intuitive guidance and you need to stop doubting yourself and start trusting more in that inner guidance and in that higher powers direction. Um, so you need to learn to trust yourself more and believe in yourself more. So that's what I have for you for the next couple weeks. Love and light, Aquarius. Mahalo nui loa. You're eating and he's not happy. It's so funny you would say, oh, Virgo's up next. It's so funny you would say that, Leslie, because I was like, it has something to do with food. I literally was thinking it has something to do with food, but I'm going to sound like a freaking idiot if I say that. And so I chose not to say it. It must have been your dog. I literally was like, why does it have to do with food? Oh, wow. Aquarius, I believe that we had you dealing with a Virgo last time, and Virgo just got new life. So Is regeneration and new life between an Aquarius and a Virgo coming to fruition here? Is there a new start between a Virgo and an Aquarius? Because I remember last time Virgo and Aquarius had some bleed over of their cards. Hey, Fusion. All right, Virgo. So you have new life. So you too are starting fresh. But in this card, it's more like she's waking up. Waking up, waking up, waking up. Okay, completely unrelated. I'm hearing the song "Ain't No Sunshine When She's Gone." I'm not sure who that's for, but or if somebody's listening to that or just listened to it. Wow, you guys are getting some really crazy cards today. All right. Okie dokie. Now, the cards that seem to be coming out are it's almost like so we had Cancer going through a struggle. We had Aquarius going through an inner struggle, and now we have Virgo going through a struggle. So let's hope for some better things for the other signs that come up after. So we have new life and we have the Ten of Wands. I think it's important to look at both of these two cards together because in the Ten of Wands we see this man bent over, burdened, stressed, like everything's crashing down all around him. And oh my goodness, he's got so much going on, right? And then we see in new life, it's like kind of like coming up out of that. It's almost like, like when you reach down and touch your toes, that this is like the 1970s, like exercise routine. And Richard Simmons, reach down, touch your toes, and then reach for the sky, right? Then rise up and reach for the sky. So here we have her reaching for the sky, right? See? See? And he's like bent over. It's like, oh gosh. So what I see here happening is I see that somebody's stress about a particular situation is going to be lifted and unburdened. And it seems to be related to some communication that you're going to receive in the next week or two, Virgo. So do pay attention to what is said to you in the next week or two. There may be just something in particular that you are in need of some sort of guidance on. We have the Six of Coins directly in between your card of the Hermit and the Knight of Swords. The hermit is when you're trying to figure out your direction, right? You take some introspective time. Virgo likes to take their time to themselves, be introspective, figure things out. And so here we have you in this, starting off in this energy of kind of doing your own thing, thinking about, ways in which, you can bring about positive growth in some area of your life, whatever that happens to be. The hermit always goes in search of his star, which is, his wish, his dream, his desire. So you could be just trying to figure out what is it that you want? What is it that you want in a particular situation that has caused you stress? Now, we have the Six of Coins in the center, and I find that to be extremely interesting because you go from this introspective energy of the hermit where you're kind of like, you're pulling into yourself. And then we have the Six of Coins where it's reciprocity. It's you and another person having an equal give and take. So either you step forward and out of this energy of the hermit to give to another and allow that other to also give to you so that the two of you can have a nice, beautiful balance, or somebody stepping out of their self-imposed hermit mode and coming towards you. Either way, what we're seeing that a situation between you and another that has caused stress and strain is restarting. It's coming back to life here. As a result of some communication that we see with the Knight of Swords. So some communication is going to bring this back online. It's almost like you've been stressed, you've been burdened, you've been dealing with this intensity of a situation that may have been an internal burden. Do you have enough to give to this particular connection? Do they have enough to give to this connection? You know, are you going to be giving too much? Are they giving too much? So it's as if you've gone into a lot of thought and energy about how you are being treated or will be treated by a particular individual. And when the Knight of Swords comes in, I feel this Knight of Swords is going to release the stress and these burdens. Something will be said that's going to be your aha moment that says, oh, okay, yeah, this can come back to life. This does have the potential to be, you know, something grand, something new. It's almost like you, Virgo, are waking up to the fact that this connection between you and another can be equal. It is not going to be one sided, it can be equal. So that looks really, really beautiful. Also, side note for those of you that are waiting for a decision on a loan, it looks like that decision is going to come in with the Knight of Swords. Um, and the decision is going to be for your best interests in moving forward in life. So that's what I have for Virgo over the next couple weeks. Love and light. Mahalo nui loa. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. 11:11 Central Time. Libra's up next. I'll take a pause, let you guys make your wish. 11:11 on 11:11. Oh gosh, I didn't even think to do a twin flame special today. Oh well, there goes that. I'm working tonight, so not much I could do about it. I think our twin flame, let me check. Our twin flame soulmate live stream, I believe, is on Saturday. Saturday. Let me see. Oceanmoonflower.com. Just so you guys know, I am available for personal readings. Um, Ocean Moonflower events. Yes, Saturday the 16th at 7 p.m. We'll be doing Twin Flame soulmate readings. Saturday the 16th. So if you'd like to get a reading for the Twin Flame soulmate readings, then head on up there. Yep, live stream Saturday. Don't worry, Keisha, you don't have to be there. Maverick will definitely be there for sure. So if we can't get any moderators that are going to be around on Saturday, that's perfectly okay. I don't want anybody dropping anything that they're doing for, you know, just for that. Does that make sense? Okay, Libra, you have Yang, divine masculine energy. All right, let's see what that's going to be. Two. Yang for Libra. You got the 8 of Cups. the Hierophant. Ooh, Queen of Coins in the reverse. Knight of Swords, overall energy. Wow, okay. Having Yang with the Knight of Swords could indicate that the communication coming to you or from you um, may be too far on the masculine side, and I'll show you why here in just a minute. So when we have the Yang card and it's speaking of that masculine energy, it's the energy of like taking action. It can also be an energy of frustration. It can be an energy of anger, an energy, on the negative side, which we end with the negative card, just so you know. On the negative side, it can be manipulation, anger, frustration, acting out. On a positive side, it's drive, ambition, desire, that sort of thing. And so we have it here associated with the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords can sometimes be thinking or acting because we're talking about divine masculine energy, thinking or acting impulsively. And so we seem to see that there's some sort of impulsive movement here with regards to walking away with the Eight of Cups. And so the Eight of Cups can be positive or negative. We see it's walking away from some sort of contract or walking away from some sort of relationship. When the Hierophant is here, it could also be walking away from traditions, right? Like walking away from traditions to, start and try something new. When we see the Hierophant and the focus on, it's a focus on traditional values, morals, things of that nature. It's also a focus on, contractual agreements between two people. And so here we have this energy of moving on with the Eight of Cups and moving on from some sort of traditional arrangement or some sort of job arrangement or some sort of, relationship. But the reason being, notice the Queen of Coins in the reverse. The Queen of Coins in the reverse, she is a selfish blankety blank. So when we have the Queen of Coins come up in the reverse, she's super selfish because in the upright, she's very giving, she's very loving, she's very kind. However, there are times when the Queen of Coins in the reverse can be a positive thing. And when it's a positive thing, is say you're building a business, right? And everybody under the sun around you is interfering with your ability to do your work or your ability to pursue that goal or that desire, right? Sometimes you need to then shelter yourself and say, okay, I need to focus only on work. I need to focus only on, building this business, building this dream. And so that selfishness can sometimes be necessary. It can sometimes be important too. And so, although we have this energy here of the Queen of Coins in the reverse, it concerns me a little just because of the fact that we have Yang energy. We have strong masculine energy. So I feel like it's more of an energy of being less giving, less loving, less kind. So this could be somebody that you're dealing with, Libra, that you're walking away from a relationship where you are completely taken for granted, or walking away from a situation in order to build your own little empire, boss lady, boss man, um trying to figure out how to move forward in your life, but needing to take some time to yourself and not give to others. So there's going to be a focus this week on you making a change in your life, you making a change, and the change is going to be very much associated with some sort of communication that comes in here. And so we see this communication may be something that you react to because you feel this person is being unloving or unkind, or you feel this person is not giving. So be careful about being reactionary. For instance, don't automatically assume that everybody has an ulterior motive in what they're saying, because sometimes people just speak their mind and speak what it is that they're saying, and that's what they mean and nothing more, right? Like there is no ulterior motive to it. So if you're looking for ulterior motives in communication, you're going to find yourself being reactionary with the eight of cups and possibly too soon or possibly too quick to make a judgment call. So whether this is you taking time for yourself to try to figure things out, or this is you saying, okay, this no longer serves me, be cautious of this Queen of Coins energy, because if you embody this Queen of Coins energy, with that yang, with the high masculine energy, you could be shutting people out of your life. That could be very positive for you. So just keep that in mind. You want to kind of stay in this energy if you're wanting to grow a business, because the people that you work with, your people that are your clientele, are also going to be more understanding of your natural energy rather than an off-putting energy. So just keep that in mind as well. So that's what I'm seeing for Libra. It's a walking away, too much masculine energy. Might want to balance that energy out a little. All right, Libra. Mahalo nui loa. Love and light, my dear Libras. All right, let's see who's up next. Gemini. Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. We'll take a pause after 6 today. I'm short on time because I've got to do the like I said, I've got a lot of admin stuff I need to do for my mortgage and real estate licenses. Gemini, 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 Gemini. All right, come on. Give us a good one for Gemini. All this tough energy. Woo. Gemini, by the book. By the book, by the book, by the book. By the book. It's card number 11 on 1111. That might be important. By the book. Let's see what that has to do with. Okay. Finally, something good. Good vibes for Gemini. Jen, thanks for putting those good vibes out. It works. All right. By the book and the Six of Swords. I notice a trend here on these two cards. They're both in movement. You notice the 3 elephants, they're in movement, and the girl on the boat is in movement. So there is a direction that you need to take, Gemini, and this direction requires you to leave a thought process behind or to drop a thought process in order to move forward. With by the book, there's the direction that you're moving in seems to be something that you feel needs to, or you will feel needs to take a specific path or a particular direction. Now, by the book could also be, well, we've always done it this way, so this is the way we're going to do it. It could also be, this is the right thing to do, right? So, there's a few different ways that you could look at just those two cards together without the rest of the tarot. One, by the book and the Six of Swords could be, all right, the right thing to do is to let go of whatever I'm feeling with regards to this person's communication or with the regards to a particular thought process and move forward. So that's one way to look at it. Another way to look at it is, okay, it's time to move forward in your life, but there's a specific course of action you need to take in order to do that, to make something happen. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. I really like your cards. I took a 4th card just because the end card leaves you hanging. So we needed to find out what happens next, right? So I took 4 cards and it looks really good. First card we have is that of the three of Wands. This is you pausing in reflection in this particular deck He's very reflective, waiting and waiting and waiting and growing old, waiting forever. So it may feel like you've been waiting for something to happen in your life for quite some time. And it could be making you a little bit emotional. Could be kind of touching the feels a little bit, making you emotional because it's not happening on the timing that you'd like. And in fact, it may be that you're going, all right, it's not happening in the timing that I'd like, but I have to move forward. I have to let go of this thought process. I have to move forward and stop waiting. So we have you in this energy of it's time to stop waiting. It's time to stop waiting. It's time to move forward. But with the moon, it's like, well, where do you go and what do you do? So this could be making a job shift. This could be, releasing the energy of a twin flame. It is 1111. We had 11 come up. It could be releasing the energy of that. It could be, you trying to figure out your way forward, um, specifically with what's going to make you most happy. I see here that there is a strong reflection on what action can you take, Gemini? Two of Wands. What action can you take that is going to bring about your happiness? Nine of Cups. There's also a house on this Nine of Cups. So if you're looking at potentially looking for a new home, that could be coming up as well. But it's what action do you take to make you most happy? And here we see with these two cards together that whatever action it is that you are going to take, it is going to bring about a sense of happiness and contentment. So, this energy here of you feeling a little bit out of sorts and feeling a sense of strong emotions because you've been waiting forever for something to happen, all you've got to do is take some steps. Take a series of steps to release the negative energy and move forward. Take a step out in faith and move forward. And that will lead you towards what's going to make you most happy. And that will lead you towards happiness and contentment. And so, but it's action oriented with this Two of Wands. You got to get up and you got to take action. You'll be able to figure out what that action is over the next few weeks. So dig deep. Dig deep. Love and light to you, Geminis. Love and light. Mahalo. All right. Who's up next? Taurus. Taurus, you're up next. And your oracle card is peace. It's a little egg. You can't see it because the light's really bad in here. Let's see. Can you see it over here? A little bit. Peace. Peace, peace, peace. This particular card of peace, it almost says, hey, Taurus, you're protected. If you're going through something rough, you're protected. If you're wondering if, things are going to work out for you, you're protected. And I feel like having peace and higher power coming up together, which we can't really see too well. There we go. Having those two cards come up together indicate to me it's almost like, I used to say to my ex-husband that I had a legion of angels watching over me because the sheer number of times I should have ended up dead in my life. They're crazy. But thankfully, I've had a lot of angelic presence watching over me, and it's indicating you do too. You have a lot of divine protection around you right now in this point in time, Taurus. It's something that perhaps maybe some of you needed to be reminded of. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's start with your first two cards. Eight of Cups in the reverse and the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords, Taurus, this is like something is really burdening your mind. Like it's really getting to you. It could be things that are people are saying. It could be, thoughts, overthinking, like really intense thought patterns. And it seems to be with regards to some sort of regret because the Eight of Cups in the reverse is a very regretful type of energy. The Eight of Cups in reverse is, knowing that you left a good thing or that you should have done something differently. It's kind of an energy of looking back and feeling like, gosh, if I had only done blah blah blah, then I wouldn't have lost this thing, this person, this, time, whatever. And so we have this 10 of swords showing that there's a strong mental burden right now, Taurus, which may be why you've got the card of peace and you have the card of higher power. Now, just to note, you are ending with peace. You are absolutely ending with peace. You will be able to release this energy. And the energy that's being released is because it appears there's going to be a little bit of a shift in you. But this could also be you looking at needing to walk away from something, but being very burdened about it and feeling like, well, if I walk away from this, I'm walking away from a good thing. And so there's an intense inner struggle over the next couple weeks. But you have the card of peace. You also have the tarot card of peace and the Four of Wands. So for those of you that are looking at a family situation or a home situation, it does appear that there is going to be a peaceful resolution to whatever it is that's going to be plaguing your mind over the next couple weeks. With the Four of Wands, here's your overall energy. It could be saying that this is related to a twin flame situation. It could also be indicating that this is related to your home. Where are you going to live? What are you going to do? Maybe you're in one of these high areas here where we have seen so much devastation down here in Florida and then up in North Carolina with regards to Hurricane Helene and also Hurricane Milton, that a lot of people lost their homes. And maybe it's an energy of, gosh, I hate having to walk away from the home that's been my home for a decade. But it indicates there will be peace here. And with the 10 of coins coming in, it's an opportunity to rebuild with either financial income that comes in or to rebuild with regards to just peace and contentment because of the mental burden that we're seeing in the first two cards. Now, if you want to harness this energy even stronger to be able to feel that sense of peace and contentment as quickly as possible, then the Four of Wands is indicating it may be a time where you need to have a get together with family and friends, people that surrounding yourself with people who are positive, with people that you love, and spend time with them because that will help to also bring about this peace and this comfort from this difficult energy right here. Either way, Taurus, it might not feel like it now, but you've got some good things coming your way. If you're waiting on financial income to come in, I see it's going to be increasing soon. If you're waiting on some news with regards to your home, I do see that you are going to hear some news very soon on that. So keep the faith, Taurus. Keep the faith. Good things are up ahead. Love and light, my dears. If you're in conflict, just know that it looks like you will find a resolution to that, Jen. Let's see. Next up will be Capricorn, but we'll take a little pause. Whoops, whoops, whoops. Halfway pause. Halfway pause. How is everyone? How's everybody been? Happy birthday to any Scorpios who have just logged in or are logging in. Capricorn, Capricorn. Okay. Anybody have anything they want to talk about? I did a relocation report for somebody here recently, which was absolutely amazing. Astrological relocation report, and I'm doing one for myself and Maverick as well. So that will be interesting when I finish it. But I may be adding relocation, astrocartography, and astrological relocation reports to my website. Oh, we had a wonderful time. We really did. It was fantastic. I needed a few days off. I'd been working so much. Because you guys know I do work here and then I work at the restaurant and then I pick up some spare shifts and everything. We are saving for Hawaii. Saving for Hawaii. So I'm trying to work as much extra as possible. And oh, and thank you very much. Thank you very much on the Happy Veterans Day. Thank you. And so anyway, so it was good to have a couple days off. It's hard for me to take time off. Those of you that have been with me forever know that I love to work. I know I sound so stupid. I love to work. I just absolutely love it. And I get my most fulfillment from working. And so it's kind of hard for me to take time off, which is important for me to do in a relationship. It's important for me to take time off and not spend 24/7, you know, um, working. So at any rate, we took a few days. It was fantastic. We got a resort pass, went to one of the local resorts, used their lazy river, their water slide, their hot tub, and all that. If we had been golfers, we could have used their golf course, but we are not golfers. So, and, and it was good. And then of course, we went to a Mexican restaurant for dinner and he got to try some high-end tequilas, which was great. Some ones that we had at the Mexican inspired restaurant I work at. And, we did not go there for dinner, just so you know. I took myself away from work. And what else did we do? Oh, and we went to a brewery. Went to a brewery. So it was a really good few days. And I think Maverick had a good birthday. I don't know if he's logged in. I don't think so right now. I think he's got other things that are going on, but if he is logged in, maybe he can tell you if he had a good birthday. Um, and it was good. It was all good. Some much needed time away from Tampa, that's for sure. So, which is good because I'm working every day next week. Every day. I'll be slinging cocktails every day. So, which I love to do. So, oh, the lazy river was so cool. It was so much fun. It was fun. I posted if you guys are not on my Instagram, you should follow me over on Instagram because I do post like videos and pictures from my everyday life up there sometimes. And um so I did when we were out of town, which was cool. Which was cool. There's a picture of Maverick with the sombrero that they brought to him when they brought him his free birthday tequila shot, which was cool. So he looks so handsome in that sombrero, I swear. My Latin cutie. So Anything else? How are things going with you guys? Thank you for all that you do and have done, Ocean. Oh, thank you, Keisha. I appreciate you. Way macho. Yeah. Yeah, it's over on my Instagram. My For those of you that don't know, my Instagram is Ocean Moonflower. Like, go figure, right? um, let's see. I don't think you can see it. Every time I try to show you stuff that's on my phone, it doesn't come through very well. But I thought he looked cute. It's hard to see. Ah, see, there's a picture there. You'd have to go see it. Busy getting an A in your class and on your way to the dean's list this semester. Excellent. Great job, Keisha. I saw Leslie taking some sort of certification also. She'd mentioned so she's working on something. You're the same, you love to work. Oh, good. I'm glad it's not just me. People think I'm crazy sometimes. They're like, "Why are you working like 3 or 4 different jobs?" And I'm like, "Well, my boyfriend doesn't live in this town, so I enjoy working." So, right now I'm doing I finished my CE for my mortgage license, my Florida mortgage license, and I want to get my mortgage license for North Carolina and Hawaii. And although my mortgage company only works in Florida, and I love them, they're fabulous people. So, um, but for eventually, and I'm working on my real estate license stuff now. So I've got some required classes I have to take for North Carolina. And then we'll see what's going on with Florida and Hawaii. Anything else going on with you guys? Any personal endeavors? I'm decluttering like crazy. Getting rid of stuff. And oh, it's so nice going minimalist. It's so nice going minimalist. I am like super stoked. Like, just walking into my room with there being like next to nothing in there is just so peaceful. So peaceful. And I'm in the process of like porting over as many of my books as possible over to my Kindle so that like I don't have to worry about having books. I can get rid of my books. Um and I got a storage unit I got to go through too. Oh, that, and I've lost a ton of weight. So I'm having a clothing crisis. So my closet has gone from a full walk-in closet to 1/3 the size, and I love that too. That's really great. So I've kind of pared that down to um, a very small amount of clothes, which is fantastic. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So, as far as the channel goes, you guys did say you guys are cool with some astrology related content, right? Because I would really love to put some stuff about the transits and how they might be affecting you, um, that sort of thing. You're redoing your bedroom, changing your color scheme. Oh, to what color? What colors? What are you going for? No worries about clothes, just need bikinis for Hawaii. That's funny. It's funny you would say that fusion because I've lost so much weight. I don't fit in mine. I gotta buy new ones. So that's kind of like I guess it's a good thing to have to buy new ones. Um, but I do have my. It's funny you would say that because the way I'm working my wardrobe, ladies, this is what I'm doing. So I have a couple skirts that I love, right? And multiple shirts that go with those skirts. So I have my Hawaiian Hawaiian skirt that goes with I have like four different tops or four or five different tops that go with my Hawaiian skirt, which are fantastic. And however, I do have to keep some business attire, which I have to buy my suit jacket's okay. But my suit jacket is like very, very colorful because you guys know like I'm vibrant colors. So I have a couple different shirts that go with that suit jacket that also go with my skirts that also go with my jeans. Oh, and I'm so excited. I had bought these fit jeans back when my ex had passed away and um shortly thereafter, I had gained some weight because of all the stress, and now I fit in them, which is great. So I'm like super excited, super excited about that. And I've had to go down like several shirt sizes at work, so it's like I keep bringing them the other shirt and saying, "Okay, I need the next size down." So it's been kind of funny. They've been great though. You would love to go back to Hawaii. Well, I hope you'll go back to Hawaii when I'm living there. That'd be super cool. That'd be super, super cool. Astrological stuff would be awesome. Oh, yellow, gold, navy, dark teal. Cool. Yeah, I was just gonna say it's kind of like an academia vibe. It's kind of like it kind of reminds me of Harry Potter. Harry Potter a little bit. I like dark teal a whole bunch. I have to stay away from yellows. Yellows bring me down for some reason. So it's almost like it gives me too much solar plexus energy, I guess. And so I have to stay away from yellows, but blues like lots of blues, being surrounded by a lot of blue and a lot of color is super important to me. Like I have up my tree of life tapestry. It covers my entire living room wall. And it's got the yin yang, the moon on one side, the sun on the other, and the yin yang behind it, in like orange and gold and blue. And then it's got all the chakra colors, like all the chakra colors all the way around it. And so I have to be surrounded by lots of color. So I was telling I was telling Maverick we're trying to figure out like how to merge his style, which is anime gaming patriotic, with my style, which is music, spirituality, chakras, and crystals. So we're trying to figure out how to blend the styles for when we live together. So that was kind of interesting, like trying to figure out what goes where. And even on my patio, I've got a tapestry that I'm looking at right now. It's got green, orange, purple, red, yellow, blue. So it's kind of funny. Yeah, I was gonna say that your colors are kind of autumn in nature. Yeah, for some reason I gravitate towards blue. So, all right, let's get started back up. And who did we say was up next? Capricorn, I think, right? Capricorn. Uh-oh, Capricorn's taking a dive. There we go. Capricorn, deep knowing. Okay, this is interesting. Deep knowing and higher power indicate that there is something that you know you're being guided to do, you know you're being directed to do. Let's see if you're going to do it. Yeah, a real eclectic collection of styles. It's going to be interesting. So I think we can mold them pretty well. Oh my goodness. Why? What is wrong? So we have some really intense energies coming up with Capricorn as well. I had already shuffled these. What is going on? Okay. We have been seeing really intense cards coming up for everybody, and it continues in the second half of our live stream. The theme of difficulty continues. Now, I do know it's a very emotional time for a lot of people. So uh, we could see that that is coming into play in these cards as well. So we see the Ten of Wands, the Five of Wands, the Eight of Swords. These are three cards of strong internal struggle. Now, the Five of Wands, I would say is a combative energy. However, because of the two cards that are surrounding it, I feel like it's more internal. So this seems to be a very strong internal energy with that Ten of Wands, the Five of Wands, and the Eight of Swords. It's um it feels more like an internal struggle of doubt and fear in your own ability. Um, According to these cards, you have a strong inner knowing that you're going to be moving in the direction that you need to be going in. A calling, shall we say. You have a calling. Now, your overall energy is that of the Queen of Wands. So I'm seeing with the Queen of Wands in this particular case, having deep knowing, she is an intuitive queen. We don't often talk about that, but in the Rider-Waite deck, we have the black cat that sits at her feet, which is indicating that intuitive nature of the Queen of Wands. And so here's this energy of taking charge of some aspect of your life, finding that inner confidence, that inner bravery to go after what it is that you know you should be going after, to do what it is that you know you should be doing, what you're being called to do. So we see this kind of like a attempt to push forward, this attempt to let the self-confidence out. But what we see is so much gosh awful red, where the challenge is feeling a sense of safety in doing so. Because we have all of this focus on the root chakra, it's the upsetting of the apple cart that's kind of leaving you with this space of feeling a lack of safety to really go after your dream or your hope. It could be that in order to go after a dream or a hope, you might have to put yourself out there in front of other people with this Queen of Wands energy and say, you know, hey, I'm an expert in this area, or I know something about this area, this field of work, this particular situation, etc. And recognizing that you may feel that you're not quite ready. You might feel with the Eight of Swords, it's always fears and worries of our own making, right? So you might feel that you're not capable. Some sort of internal struggle is going on within you over this new direction, over following this calling that's saying, no, I can't do this. I don't think I'm worthy. I don't think I'm good enough. I don't think I can. I don't think whatever, so many possibilities there. But it's doubt. It's doubt creeping in. And it's doubt creeping in to the point where it's becoming invasive thoughts, invasive struggle, and intense stress. When what the Queen of Wands energy is saying, harness that inner strength. harness the abilities that you know you have, the calling that you know you have, and just go for it. Stand strong. So, in some way, your root chakra is blocked. It's either blocked or overactive. So I strongly, strongly, strongly advise that whomever might be going through this, Capricorn, that you do some work on your root chakra and on your sacral chakra. Your drive and ambition is kind of also, playing a part here. There's an intense shift into whatever this calling is, whatever this desire is, that is leaving you in the space of doubt and worry. And so it could be the challenge is okay, it may interrupt the flow of financial stability. So that would be root chakra, right? Or it may bring up some issues from your past life or some past trauma. That's root chakra. It may bring up some family kind of struggle. That's root chakra. All of that energy that's going on in the root chakra is saying, you can't do this. You're not capable. But yet you have your higher power going, wait, wait, wait. No. You know you're being called in this direction. Be brave. Be brave. Be confident. Um, I get the sense you may be putting too much pressure on yourself to be perfect, and you need to release the perfectionist kind of energy, because that is going to stall you and prevent you from moving forward. It's also going to make you feel this lack of security, this lack of stability in this area. So do some root chakra work, sacral chakra work, binaural beats, that sort of thing. Um, and trust in yourself and trust in this inner calling, Capricorn. Um, that's what I have for you. Love and light to you. Love and light. Love and light. Love and light. You just got an alert for a Dark Academia gaming room build. That's pretty wild. Ooh, have a great workout, Jennifer. Jennifer, just go focus on your workout. We understand. That's important stuff. Love and light, my dear. All right, who's up next? Sagittarius. Saggies. Sagittarius, your oracle card. Oh my gosh, more tough energy. Orphaned. Orphaned. This could be um feeling alone. This could be, doing shadow work and feeling like you have no support. Um, let's see what the cards say. Sagittarius. Oh, okay. Five five of wands with the emperor directly underneath. Sagittarius, spirit felt you needed 5 cards. So we have 5 cards for you rather than 3. And it looks utterly fantastic, but you're not going to feel it because you have this energy of feeling like you're very much alone. Um, I see that with this Five of Wands, you could have gotten into a very big argument with somebody that you love very deeply. We see the Five of Swords, you at the ready to, you know, speak your mind or to prevent anybody from getting too close. So I do feel that this is a reading for you being in separation with somebody that you care for very deeply. Now, the Queen of Swords is trying to get clear on what happened with regards to this relationship and this argument and this struggle. Why is there bickering and fighting? Why is it struggling to move forward? So we see here in the next couple weeks, you're going to be in the mindset of, okay, what is the reason that this relationship was struggling? Now, I believe that you and this person are going to find a way to work together because we have the Three of Coins coming out next. So when we say relationship, it doesn't necessarily always mean love relationship. It could be friendship relationship. It could be familial. It could be a workplace situation. But we see an energy of collaboration. So we see that you and this person are going to come together and find a way to work together, find a way to get along, find a way to get past whatever the struggle is that has occurred. So that's positive. So while you may feel very much alone right now, that will be changing. That will be changing. You also could have somebody else coming into your life that says, hey, I want to work with you, Sagittarius. I want to, build a friendship. I want to build something strong and beautiful. So if it's not this person coming back, you have somebody that's going to change your energy entirely. And not only are they going to change your energy entirely, but I feel that it's going to be, with regards to the area of love, it's going to be very exciting for you. It will cause you to have to rethink things, rethink the direction of your life. And with the Eight of Wands, we have fast and rapid, swift movement forward. Swift movement forward with regards to this connection, swift movement forward with regards to getting out of this energy of struggle and coming to a place of resolution, of working together. And with the Eight of Wands, that's a lot of communication, and a lot of communication can help the two of you to rebuild or help you to build with a new person. So we have somebody coming into your life to bring love and to bring happiness and to bring a sense of togetherness. And it looks really fantastic. So try not to sit too strongly in this energy of feeling orphaned. All right. Love and life to you, my dear. Your daughter's a Sag right now. Oh, oh, how horrible. How horrible. Oh, well, she's got good things coming, so it's gonna be kind of hard to help her to feel that way though, because that's a massive betrayal. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see who's up next. And when you see your kid going through that kind of betrayal, it's like there's nothing you can do really. And sometimes even the things that you say aren't always readily received. All right, let's see who's next. Next. Aries. Aries. Not for you. Okay, so this particular card, we have like a window, right? A window that's closed, chess game, a fortune cookie. So something is not for you, Aries. Aries. The Six of Wands in the reverse. So yeah, you went you all right. Six of Wands in the reverse. So victory is the Six of Wands is the victory card. So you very likely feel defeated about something in your life. It looks like defeated about a connection you have with another person. So the two of you could have gotten into a fight, Aries, or you could have gone through some sort of difficulty. But the energy that I see going forward, it's going to require you, Aries, to let go of something that was said or done with this death card. The death card is often comes up to help bring peace to a situation. So it looks like you're going to have to release whatever this person did. So you may need to forgive them. You may need to process some sort of hurt, some sort of trauma. But the energy here is of you letting it go in order to bring about peace. We do have the overall energy being that of collaboration, teamwork, working together. So that's positive. Aries, it looks like what we see over the next couple of weeks is that, you know, uh-oh, hold on. I lost my screen. There I am. Accidentally hit my mouse. Sorry. So there's a situation in which, something wasn't working out. But what we do have is we have this really lovely, playful energy coming in, a playful energy that's also bringing in harmony, bringing in happiness, bringing in a peaceful energy, a celebratory energy between you and another. So although you have been through some sort of difficulty with another person, we do see things changing for you. Because we have the not for you card, I do suspect, Aries, that if this is not somebody that you were in a long term relationship with, it very well could be that somebody new is coming along into your life. And when that new person comes along into your life, it's bringing with it this fun and playful energy, something that you can be excited about, something you can celebrate as well. If this is a workplace environment, it could be that the person that you are having difficulties with gets shifted into another area of work, and it gives you a little bit of peace and a little bit of an ability to just kind of enjoy going into work every day, right? Everybody wants to be able to enjoy their work. And when there is that enjoyment of the things that you do, it makes it easy to go into work. But when you run into difficulties and struggle and a lack of collaboration, a lack of working together, then it can become stagnant and difficult. So here we see, Aries, you moving into this really beautiful, playful energy, an exciting energy, and things working out in your favor. It's almost like that whole thing, the when a window or a door closes, another opens. I forget how that saying goes, but you know what I mean. Yeah. So that's what I have for you, Aries. Love and light to you. All right, let's see who's up next. Leo. Leo, Leo, Leo. Leo. I did not intend for Pisces and Scorpio to be last. Just so you know, I shuffled those cards. Let's see. Leo, our lions. How are you all doing? Hey, Fusion, put that cookie down. I can't say it the Arnold way. My son can. Put that cookie down. No. All right. Co-create. All right, Leo, you got co-create. That's a good card to have. Co-create. Could be work related. Could be creating a life together. Could be a personal project. Could be a child. Somebody might hear word of pregnancy because this card came out on its own. Page of coins. All right, Leo, your overall energy is that of confusion. Confusion with regards to co-create. You may be trying to figure out whether or not you're supposed to be working with another person or whether or not a relationship that you have um, is worth keeping with the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups, it's often, all those options. Some look beautiful, some don't, et cetera, et cetera. And there's one option that's right for you, but it's hard to see exactly which direction it is that you need to be going in. Um, Leo, this seems to be surrounding some sort of either communication, because pages do represent a message, right? So communication, it could be communication of peace, a peace offering, kind of opening up and lightly communicating with someone with this page of coins. It could also be related to a child. Now, here's the thing that I find concerning, Leo. Because your overall energy is that of confusion with regards to building something with another person, and you have the card of strength, Four of Wands, and the Nine of Wands. If you are in a marriage, because the Four of Wands is in the center of these two cards, you may be trying to figure out, do you stay or do you go, because of the Seven of Cups. With the strength card, it's like trying to be brave, trying to put up a brave front, trying to keep everything level. But the Nine of Wands is saying, oh gosh, I'm so done with this already. So it's almost like you're being caught between two different energies. One that says you're willing to work on this, and the other that says, oh gosh, I can't handle another thing. I'm going to take another card for you, Leo, because this is really intense energy. Um, if you're not in a marriage, the center focus, it could be that it could be a twin flame focus. Do you be brave enough to reach out with the page of coins? Um, are you going through the same thing over and over again, round and round, circle, and where it stops, nobody knows. The next card you have is the Hangman. Okay. So, regardless of what this is that's so confusing to you with the Seven of Cups, in order to gain some clarity on what to do, what to do about the situation, you're going to have to embody the energy of the Hangman. So this is Pisces energy, and this is an energy where you stop, you pause, you reflect, and you try to look at the situation from different angles. Because when you're looking at the situation from different angles, sometimes you can see the new perspective that can help to guide you and help you to figure out, okay, this is what you need to do, right? Like you can turn this energy around and say, ah, Eureka, I figured it out. I know what to do now, right? But there seems to be this focus on, do you work something out with someone or do you not? Do you stay or do you go if you're in a marriage here? Um, do you continue to put time and effort into something that is struggling and failing with the Nine of Wands? There's a lot of questions here coming up with these cards, and they'll be different for everyone. But it's a focus on finding your inner strength to only accept that which makes you happy and that which brings you peace, and not to accept that which brings you struggle. And once you are able to figure out how to do that and what aspect it is that's going to make you feel that sense of peace, then you will be able to find the answer to the question that plagues you. So that question is going to be different for anybody, but it involves another person in your life, Leo. It involves another person. Tough stuff. Pisces, you're up next. Love and light to you, my dear Leos. Mahalo. Bye, Keisha. Have a beautiful day. All right, Pisces. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Pisces. Hi, Claudia. Pisces. Pisces. Oh, never ending story. Oh boy. Never ending story, Pisces. What is the same old, same old, same old? What's happened in your life that's the same thing over and over and over and freaking over again? We shall see. The star, the king of cups. So far, it looks good instead of bad. And the four of coins. Overall energy, the 10 of cups. Well, so never ending story may indicate that there is healing that needs to occur in a love relationship. And the 10 of cups indicates that there's a ton of love here, right? Like this is like super happiness, lots of love, feeling contentment. Um, it's Hawaii. It's Hawaii. It's dolphin messengers. It's this beautiful energy of happiness. Um, but you have never ending story, which means something keeps happening. Maybe something keeps happening to interfere with that happiness. Something keeps happening in general. Because you have the star, and the star can indicate healing, right? A need to heal a situation that keeps happening. And we do see that there is going to be peace here between you and another person, this King of Cups. Because this King of Cups holds a lot of love for you, Pisces. Notice the two cups there. This King of Cups holds a lot of love for you, and it looks like you and this person are going to heal this situation, whatever this happens to be. It's like kind of like, you've got this happily ever after card of the 10 of Cups. And so, it does appear that there is going to be a resolution to the never ending story. But we have somebody holding back with the Four of Coins. Somebody is afraid to be vulnerable. Either that's you or that's the other person. And it appears that that's what needs to be healed. That's what needs to be resolved. There could be a fear of loss here because, we have him like putting these coins in a piggy bank and kind of hiding behind this picture in order to do so. So there could be a fear of vulnerability and a fear of loss, a fear of loss of this connection. I don't see a loss of this connection. I mean, it's a 10 of cups, by golly, King of Cups. Um, King of Cups is emotionally strong, emotionally capable, kind of has their emotions in check. The next card out, it's interesting because the next two cards out for you, Pisces, we have the Fool and the King of Wands. And so I do feel that there is going to be some action taken by this king to resolve whatever this never ending story is. So, whatever this is, it keeps coming up, keeps coming up, keeps happening, keeps showing, raising its ugly head as difficulty. I see you and this person are going to get past it. But I see it's going to be because a King of Wands energy steps in and says, okay, I'm taking charge. I'm going to fix this. We're going to start fresh. And so, I don't think you need to do anything, Pisces. It's just gonna resolve itself. But be aware that somebody that you love is going to hold back a little. And they're going to hold back a little. Either they're just afraid to be vulnerable, or they're going to be considering the things that they say and they do going forward because there's a fear of loss here. But everything looks positive. Everything looks great. There's nothing more I can say about your reading. It's simple. Simple. They love you. Enjoy it. It's quite nice. Scorpio, you're up next. Sorry yours was short, Pisces, but that's what they gave me. They didn't give me much to talk about. There's a lot of love. Somebody's healing. Oh, 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 look. The Queen of Wands is on the bottom. The King of Wands is on the top. So it looks like you're both on the same page. It looks like you're both going to take action, and it looks like you're both going to heal and resolve whatever this difficulty is that keeps going round and round. So that looks good. Looking good, Pisces. All right, Scorpio, let's see what we've got for you. Happy birthday once again to all Scorpios. Fork in the road. Okay, you have a decision to make. A decision to make. Let's see what area of your life that is, Scorpio. Fusion, you're in rare form today. What in the world? What in the world are you up to? All right, fork in the road for Scorpio. Decision time. Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Oh my. Okay, Scorpio. Scorpio, your overall energy is the Five of Swords, which is victory at a price. The Five of Swords, the Five of Swords can be an energy of lies and deception as well. So note that, but we're not going there in this reading. The Five of Swords often happens when victory is at a price, where somebody has to have the last word, and having the last word causes two people to go their separate ways. So it's possible that with this Five of Swords energy, something may have happened between you and somebody that you care about, because we have the five of coins, the moon, and the two of cups. We start out with the five of coins, which is an energy of separation, which would be the victory at a price, right? An energy of separation, or an energy of loss, or a feeling of loss. This appears to be causing a great deal of internal emotions with the moon. And so we see that whatever transpired or will transpire between you and another person, it does appear that it is going to cause a lot of emotions within you. It could be that you start replaying things in your mind, or that you could be looking at the lives of other people and drawing that comparison, if that makes sense. But we see here a lot of strong emotions, a lot of difficulties. Um, this appears to be related to a love relationship, though. It looks like with this Two of Cups, there's a strong possibility that you're going to choose love moving forward. So if you're having a struggle with someone and you're not sure what to do, it looks like you're going to choose love and embrace the love that the two of you have in order to overcome whatever this difficulty is. And so that's positive. The very next card out of the top of the deck is the card of the world, which means that the difficult cycle that you've gone through is coming to an end in order for newness to breathe forth in this connection. So we see this new energy coming forward, and it looks like you're going to be choosing love. You have a choice to make with the fork in the road, and it could be a choice between two actions. It does not appear to be a choice between two people because I don't see any third party kind of involvement here. It's just a decision on how to take action to bring about um, this strong love and allow it to flourish and blossom. So, decision up ahead for you, Scorpio, on this struggle, whatever kind of struggle you're having with another person. But it looks like you will be resolving that and that love will prevail. So, lots of love to you, Scorpios. All right, my dears, we're going to have to cut the stream now. I've got so much I have to do, and I don't have time to hang around today. But I will see you guys on Monday. I'll see you guys on next week on Monday for another one of these. And VIPers, I'll see you Wednesday night at 8 p.m. for VIP Chill and Chat. And then Saturday night, we're doing Twin Flame Soulmate readings beginning at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that's about it. So, love and light, everyone. Thank you so very much for being here. All of you that were here, moderators, I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much for being here too. Truly appreciate everyone. I hope that you have a beautiful, beautiful day. And I'll see you on the next one. Lots of love. Mwah. Mahalo. Later.